The massive hangar doors groaned under the weight of secrecy, but inside, the air was thick with tension you could cut with a laser. Picture this. A cage forged from bars as thick as a man's thigh, woven like a prison for some ancient god. And trapped within, a being straight out of stars, a giantess, towering like a 3-story building, her skin shimmering silver as if echoing distant nebulae, her long, dark hair pooled on the floor in her eyes. Oh, those eyes flickered like galaxies swirling in the void. She didn't move much, just breathed in slow, rumbling waves that echoed off the walls like thunder from another world. No one dared get close. Nobody feeds it. The commander's voice boomed over speakers. These things don't know gratitude. They'll kill the hand that feeds them. Scientists scribbled notes from afar. Soldiers gripped their rifles tight, but everyone avoided her gaze. It was too human, yet terrifyingly alien. But me? I'm Jax, just a young tech fresh out of training, there to check the life support systems. I wasn't supposed to linger, but I did. I saw her lips twitch, like she was swallowing nothing but hunger, and her eyes flicked to the hunk of bread poking out of my toolkit bag. My chest tightened. Suddenly, she wasn't a monster. She was starving, broken. My hands shook as I stepped closer. The whole place went dead silent. Even the guard's boots seemed to freeze. I slid the bread through the bars. Her massive hand rose, fingers like steel beams but moving with impossible grace. She took it, crumbs tumbling like stars falling, and as she ate, a soft smile crossed her face. Childlike, pure. In that moment, I knew I'd crossed a line, no turning back. If you're hooked on stories where humans flip the script on the universe, proving our grit and heart are the real superweapons, smash that like button right now. Subscribe for more HFY epics, and let's plunge into this tale of cosmic connection. That night dragged on forever, haunted by dreams where a silver form sat beside me in quiet, her breath louder than any storm. I woke up sweating, heart pounding like I'd sprinted across a battlefield. Her face lingered, not menacing, but weary, pleading. Morning came, and I headed back to the hangar with a knot in my gut I couldn't explain. The guards at the entrance barely nodded, no mention of yesterday's risky move. Maybe no one saw. Maybe the cameras missed it amid the commander's rant. Or maybe they were too scared to acknowledge it. Either way, the air felt charged as I stepped inside, like the whole massive structure was holding its breath. The usual hum of machines and shuffle of boots, muted, eerily still, and there she was, the giantess, sitting upright, leaning forward as if she'd waited all night. Her eyes weren't just reflecting the harsh lights anymore. They glowed from within, soft and profound. I felt that stare on my skin, like a warm touch from across the void. Then she spoke, not with sound, but straight into my mind, words blooming like thoughts I'd always known. You are mine. I staggered back, heart slamming into my ribs. It wasn't a threat, no rage, just a simple truth, like stating the sky is blue. What? I gasped, whipping around, praying someone else heard. But the guards didn't flinch. No one moved. Those words were for me alone. She reached out, and the bars, those unbreakable titans of metal, creaked and bent like wet clay. Sparks flew as her fingers, gentle as a whisper, extended toward me. I froze. Alarms blared, red lights flashing like angry stars. Soldiers charged in, yelling, "Everyone back! Stand down! Fire on breach!" But she didn't even blink. With a casual sweep, she parted the cage, metal groaning in protest. Her shadow swallowed me whole. You gave me life. Her voice echoed in my head. Firmer now. Now I will not let you go. Her hand closed around me, not crushing, but enveloping a warm, unyielding cocoon of silver skin. Release him, the commander bellowed, rifles trained on her massive form. Dozens of barrels aimed at her chest, her face. Her eyes ignited like twin suns, and a wave of pressure slammed through the hangar. Soldiers staggered, some dropping to their knees, clutching their heads. Sirens choked and died. Lights flickered out one by one. In the darkness, her breath became my world, steady, alive. You are the link, she whispered, almost tenderly. I feel you. You are not my enemy. I wanted to scream that this was a mistake, that I was just a tech, not some hero. But the word stuck. Instead, I muttered, I just wanted to help. She leaned in closer, her face filling my vision, eyes sparkling with something like gratitude mixed with fierce possession. You helped, so now you are mine. Chaos erupted as the soldiers shook off the daze. Shouts blended into frenzy. Gunfire cracked. Automatic bursts ricocheting off her skin like pebbles on armor, leaving faint scratches that healed in seconds. She ignored it all, lifting me higher, her breath washing over me warm and metallic, like ozone after a storm. I realized then, this being could level the entire base with a thought, yet she held back. For me, cease fire, the commander shrieked, voice cracking amid the roar. But she turned her back to them, stepping through the remnants of the cage. Metal crashed down, concrete splintered under her feet, each stride vibrating through my bones. She cradled me firmly but carefully, no pain, just security. Fear melted away, replaced by this weird clarity. I wasn't my own anymore. The soldiers unleashed hell. Bullets hailed, sparking off her shoulders. She swung her free hand, and the air rippled, a shockwave blasting through, hurling men like leaves in a gale. Guns clattered to the floor. Screams pierced the din, but not all rose again. I squeezed my eyes shut, while rising at the carnage. Her voice cut through. I do not kill without need, but their fear blind them. She strode to the massive hangar gates, sealed with locks built to withstand orbital strikes. One palm strike, and they buckled, tearing free with a deafening screech. Sunlight flooded in, blinding after the dim depths. I squinted, gulping fresh air laced with dust and fuel. She inhaled deeply, the ground seeming to tremble with her. You showed me the way, she murmured. I was caged. Now you are the key to my freedom. Horror war with bizarre pride in my chest. My hands trembled, but I found my voice. Where are you going? She gazed at the horizon, her eyes mirroring the endless sky, to where the stars call me. But I will not go alone. You come with me. Resistance? Pointless. Even if I begged, she'd hold me not as a prisoner, but something precious. The soldiers' cries faded behind us as the hangar crumbled in our wake. That simple bread? It had rewritten everything. I was her link, her mine. No going back. Each step carried us farther from my old life, deeper into the unknown. And deep down, the scariest part wasn't her grip. It was realizing I didn't want her to let go. As we emerged into the open world, the base's defenses kicked in. Turrets swiveled, lasers humming to life. Beams lanced out, scorching the earth around us. But she raised a hand, and an invisible shield shimmered, deflecting them like rain on glass. Primitive, she thought to me, a hint of amusement in her tone. Your kind captures what you fear, but you do not understand. I swallowed hard. We're not all like that. Some of us, we see beyond the fear. Her laughter echoed in my mind, warm and vast. You do. That is why you're different. Why humanity might yet earn its place among the stars. Drones buzz overhead, missiles streaking down. She swatted them aside with a gesture. Explosions blooming harmlessly in the distance. Soldiers poured from bunkers, but one glare from her, and they faltered, weapons dropping as that psychic pressure returned. Not destruction, just enough to show who held the power. We crested a hill, the facility shrinking behind us. Her strides ate the ground, carrying us toward a shimmering portal she conjured with a thought, a rip in space, leading to God's nowhere. Your act of kindness, she said, has bound us. Together, we will show the galaxy what humans can be, not conquerors but bridges. Pride swelled in me then, raw and fierce. I'd started as a nobody tech, underestimated even by my own people. But my simple compassion had awakened a force that could topple empires. As we stepped through the portal, stars wheeling around us, I felt it, humanity's true strength. Not guns or cages, but the heart to reach out, to connect. The giantess, my giantess, smiled down at me, her eyes galaxies of possibility. Welcome to freedom, my link. And in that triumph, I knew, humans don't just survive the cosmos. we redefine it. In the end, it's moments like these that remind us humanity's real power lies in our empathy, our refusal to let fear win. One small act can shatter chains and forward alliances that echo through the stars. Love this story of human heart conquering the unknown? Drop a like if it fired you up. Comment below. What one act of kindness would you risk to change a galaxy? Hit subscribe and turn on notifications for more HFY adventures that celebrate our unbreakable spirit.